Should we just go right into it here?
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Part 2.
Part 2. 15 years later, should I say the title? Ultimate Betrayal, Sweet Revenge, Part 2. 15 years later, Ash and his friends were loving their new lifestyle. Ash had expanded his Pokemon team and conquered Silverhood, making him the official guardian of Mount Silver. He and Serena had started dating and then gotten married 5 years after the betrayal, and now he had 2 daughters, fraternal twins named Sapphire and Jade, who were just a few months shy of their 11th birthday. Clement and Bonnie acted as their royal advisors, while Paul, Tripp, Gary, Georgia, Burgundy, Sawyer, Shauna, Tierno, Trevor, Marin, and Elaine acted as their ambassadors. Ash, since Professor Oak had framed him for using Pokemon in sacrificial rituals... Was that? Wow. Professor Oak really did go hardcore there.
Okay, yeah. He said he didn't like what he would do to him.
Yeah.
Interesting that it's just a footnote in the story here.
Also, they framed him, which kind of implies to me that Professor Oak sacrificed some Pokemon.
Right. Oh god.
Right. And framed Ash for it. Yeah, that's brutal.
So since Professor Oak had framed him for using Pokemon in sacrificial rituals, and they'd saved the Fireside Girls, had to remain hidden away in the mountains. Ash's journey to becoming a Pokemon master couldn't have been going better. In addition to the Pokemon who had stayed loyal to him when he was betrayed, he had also been reunited with Goodra, Pidgeot, Butterfree, and Lapras. Goodra had also come with Florges. Not long after they had returned, he was surprised to be joined by some of the trader's Pokemon.
Here we go again.
I'm just going to go through them, but if I screw one up, just yell.
Just keep going.
Axew, Starmie, Piplup, Glad, Baneri, and Emolga.
Oh, very nice.
You too?
That's right. That's right. Here we go.
He asked in disbelief and suspicion.
What are you doing here?
Without you.
I wish to join you.
Yeah. I used to be able to play the introduction to Bullet the Blue Sky on the drums, and it was so much fun. Mewtwo, who had decided to join Ash's team as well soon after the betrayal, answered.
They don't agree with the trainer's actions and have turned their backs on them. And Galad wants me to tell you that he thinks Max is a spoiled brat, and he regrets not having a long time ago.
Leaving.
Regrets not living a long time ago. Greatest apologies.
I see.
Ash mused. He held out his hand and said,
Well, in that case, welcome to the team.
Oh, Christ. He had also acquired the legendary Pokemon Moltres, Mew...
No!
It's Moltres. It's based on Spanish trace.
Spanish?
Spanish. Gotta eat your Spanish.
I thought Moltre, like kind of a French name, so I was closer in what I thought, but I was like, no, it'll be simple.
Oh, I can't wait to see anything else to these.
Moltres, Mew, Xerneas, Yveltas, Kyurem, Heatran, Uxie, and Zapdos, where free returns on shoes, in addition to the aforementioned Mewtwo. Believing it to be unfair to use legendary Pokemon in battle unless absolutely necessary, Ash kept those particular Pokemon in a special chain of Pokeballs around his neck like shark teeth. He usually relied on Greninja, Pikachu, Charizard, and Infernape for most of his battles, though he gave everyone a chance. However, right. However, whenever he needed a boost of extra power, he would be sure to call on the legendaries. All in all, Ash's team 15 years after the betrayal consisted of nearly every Pokemon known to civilization. I will now list them.
Michael, there are like 700 or 800 now, maybe even 1,000 at this point.
I'm trying to think. What was it? BDG did that rap, and I could not even figure out where one word ended and the next began. So.
I love that rap.
They had all grown extremely powerful over the years and could take on any opponent, no matter the type advantage or disadvantage. He had even figured out how to overcome immunities. Serena had added to her team as well. Her Braixen had evolved into Delphox, and Pancham had evolved into Pangoro. She had also caught an Espeon, Avalug, Beertick, Jolteon, Unfeasant, Serperior, Gogoat, Heracross, and Zebstrika.
Beartick and... Oh, sorry. Beartick and the other one was... Unpheasant. Like unpleasant.
Unpheasant. Oh, that makes... Yeah, that
and it looks like
okay.
a pheasant.
I thought it was like unfazed, so... Okay. Clement, meanwhile, had acquired an Electivire... Electivire?
I'm not
Keep going,
sure.
just keep going.
I think it's fire.
Flareon, Surskit, Blastoise, Arcanine, and Salamence. Bonnie's old friend Squishy had returned to her, and she had caught a Vaporeon, Snorlax, Gengar, Dragonite, Tyranitar, Altaria, and Marowak. Sapphire and Jade technically only...
I heard you like at the same time. We both were like, like you were so close. I almost got them all. The last one was Marowak, like bone marrow, Marowak.
What did I say? Marowak?
Marrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Sapphire
Okay.
and Jade technically only owned a Pichu and Bulbasaur, but their parents' Pokemon were always willing to listen to their commands.
A Bulbasaur.
Now-
Pokemon, read them all.
It is correct. You just got to read it in a different accent.
Yeah.
Now, Ash looked over the mountain, gazing in the direction he knew Kanto to be in. He wondered what his ex-friends would think if they saw him now. Ash smirked to himself. They'd either faint from shock or explode with rage, especially when they found out just where their precious Pokemon had gone. Well, soon he would get to find out the answer to that question. He just answered it. He seemed to know very distinctly, okay. As the official guardian of the mountain, Ash was allowed to organize the tournaments of Silverhood. It just so happened that, 2 days from now, the traders would be arriving to compete in the Silverhood League tournament. He had invited them as a part of his revenge plan now. All they had to do was wait. And the best part was, they couldn't try to drag him off to prison for a false conviction since, as the guardian of Mount Silver, he was the law.
I am the law.
I am the law.
That like when you become the Pokemon gym leader, you just get
just live
immunity
there.
to all legal systems.
Apparently so.
That's the way I've been taught.
Yeah, those were amendments made by Dick Cheney, and now he has too many powers.
This is a Greninja.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on here.
I'm focusing on the gray part of Ninja.
It's
Got it.
he's a frog ninja. The way I was doing him was kind of like this. I tried to make it a little bubbly.
Ash turned around to see Greninja standing behind him, holding a letter. It was the letter B.
Yeah.
Among other things, Ash had learned to use his aura to communicate with Pokemon.
Amazing.
Among other things, he can communicate with Pokemon in a few ways.
His water Pokemon especially.
No.
Hey, Greninja, what is it?
Have I told you lately about how I am the ultimate and absolute law here? Ash greeted his powerful water type.
So I was doing some special training with Delphox and Hawlucha.
Greninja began, looking a little apprehensive about something.
Yes?
Tristan looks a little apprehensive at that point.
Go on.
Thanks for saying that. I would have just stood here.
I want to be clear when I said
special training, Ash prompted.
And I saw a group of people walking into the Pokemon Center.
The frog ninja.
It's the alien in the skin suit in Men in Black.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah.
The frog ninja Pokemon continued. I love these descriptions.
Yeah.
All right, but where are you going with this?
Well, remember how you're the absolute law.
Just
Ash
let me tell
asked.
the damn story, Ash. Stop interjecting.
Ash asked, a little confused.
Well, seems that a certain number of imbecilic morons have arrived a little earlier than expected for the tournament.
Greninja.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Wait a minute. Sorry, Reggie. Now I'm Nick Nolte. All right.
I like it
he's not
better.
helping now.
Yeah.
I think it's a little deeper, just like that, just deeper.
That's indiscernible.
That's- yeah.
Y'all got a bed and all this mess. I'm Nick Nolte. Okay, Greninja replied sheepishly. Ash closed his eyes, knowing full well who Greninja was talking about.
Joe Mama.
Arceus, damn it.
Because Arceus is God. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's so awkward.
Beautiful.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Arceus, damn it.
What was Arceus? Whatever.
Is it Arceus?
Whatever,
I don't know.
disagree.
I think it is Arceus.
Thank you, Misha.
Arceus, damn it.
Arceus.
Where are they now?
Where are they now? Let's find out
What does it
tonight.
look like?
Also,
Those
if it's-
imbecilic morons, where are they now?
He asked wearily, sighing.
Oh, I get to use the...
Perfect. And this day has started off so great. Oh well, I guess it means that it's almost time for the revenge to begin.
He thought to himself.
Right this way.
Greninja said, turning and leading him away from the edge of the mountain. Was he just on the edge of the mountain?
Yeah.
Ash followed the frog ninja Pokemon into the Pokemon Center he had built with his friend's help. Once they were inside, he saw a sight that made his blood boil with rage. Serena was there, looking as though she were ready to kill. Clement and Bonnie were scowling. Paul, Gary, and Trip all had murderous looks on their faces. Barry was glowering angrily, and Georgia and Burgundy were sneering. Tierno, Trevor, and Shauna had icy look. Oh my god.
Boy, we're going through the stars here and list
Yep.
names. Like,
Billy
this
was
is
doing
awesome.
a little dance. Sharon was
Had
checking her
ice-
phone.
Marin was glaring, and Elaine's expression could have destroyed Arceus himself. But that wasn't what was causing Ash's rage. Seated on a couch with irritated and obnoxious looks on their faces were none other than Misty, Brock, Tracy, Dawn, Max, May, Iris, and Salon, otherwise known as the Traitors.
Done.